Hey friends, this is Amy. We stick with the plan. Today we're going to talk about how love never takes a vacation. Stay right here. I'm so glad you joined me here today at the beach. We're going to talk about how love never takes a vacation. We never get a vacation from our walk in love. You know, in the book of Galatians, chapter 5 and verse 6 says that all these things come to us by faith, and that our faith works by love. 2 years ago, I was on my way to the beach, and my car, the alternator, went out. So I was in the middle of nowhere. I had to let my car be worked on in the country at this little auto shop. And, you know, as being a girl, and Jay was coming down 2 days later, I was nervous being by myself with my two little kids. So but the Lord helped me, and we got all that fixed up. So by the time I got to the beach, I was so glad to be on vacation. And when I arrived here, our family, we were with our extended family, and we needed to believe God for a miracle. So we were meeting nightly to pray. And so, you know, just thinking about those things and thinking that, you know, my faith needs to operate on love. So that week I was conscious of my words and things that I was saying. And, you know, it just set me up for this story. I had the little girls down to the beach one day, and my daughter Summer was 5, and our little cousin Sydney was with us, who was also 5. And I had this great idea that we could just go out and have some fun and feed the birds. We had a big barrel of cheese balls, and I thought it would be all right to take them down to the beach to feed the seagulls. So they're out there just having a great time feeding the birds, and only 4 little birds showed up. And I noticed the wind started to blow, and there was only one other family out there, and they were several yards away from us. But the wind blew all of the cheese balls over under their umbrella, all around their chairs. And, you know, I started getting nervous because I thought, oh, this isn't good. So I said, oh, girls, we need to stop. So we stopped, and I said, let's go down to the water. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw a lady just really aggressively putting on her cover up and just marching toward us. And I thought, oh my goodness. So the tide was way out. So I thought, we'll wade through these puddles and we'll get all the way down. There's no way she'll follow us all the way there. And so, you know, I get all the way down to the water, and I see her, oh, she is coming for us. So I had time to say a quick prayer. I said, oh Lord, guard my mouth. Don't let me say anything that I would regret. And so she gets down there, and she is so angry. She says, I want you to know what you have done is so unsanitary. She said, you have invited every bird on the island to come. And she used the mean word for this. She said, poop on everything. Poop all over our chairs, all over my family, all over our things. Just poop everywhere. You know, in my head, I'm thinking 4 little birds showed up. And, you know, she was being so ugly, and I didn't appreciate her language with my little girls. So I just wanted to give her a sucker punch right to the face. But I didn't, because I knew I needed my faith to work. We were believing God for something very big. And I knew that my faith would work by love. So I just looked at her and said, I'm sorry. You know, and as she just stormed off, she turned back around and said, I hope you have a good evening, because you've ruined ours. She was so angry, but as she left, I just thanked God. Thank you, Lord, that you helped me to stay in love, that I didn't have to go by my feelings or what I thought she deserved, but I was just able to stay in love so I could, you know, my faith would work. Thinking about Jesus, imagine what he went through when all those people wanted to crucify him. But he had to stay in love, because it was by faith that he was going to be resurrected, that God was going to be able to bring him up from the dead. In your life, those miracles, those things you've asked for in prayer, just remember, just ask the Lord to help you in your love walk, so that you can believe God for big things and that your faith will work. That's sticking to the plans he has for us. Thank you so much for joining us today. I just appreciate all your likes, your loves, your comments, your testimonies, and especially all of your shares. You're just increasing our team. If you've liked this, you can go over to our YouTube channel. It's Amy Bailey Adkins. Hit that subscribe button. Every week we have a brand new episode. I'll see you again next Thursday.